Okay, it's Wednesday, and I just got off of a 2.5 hour Hobbs flight. $450 was the price. And we did some landings, and we went out to the practice area, did some power on, power off stalls, got to fly quickly through a little bit of cloud. Yeah, it's like things are coming together, holistically, lots of things. I had troubles maintaining altitude, getting into slow flight. He kind of showed me it, and then I did much better. But yeah, I mean, there's lots. Slow flight is tricky. And slow flight is definitely tricky because the altitude and the airspeed and all that stuff just is a lot less stable. I guess you got to keep your eye on it a lot more. Let me get this AC going here. Then we came back to the pattern, and we did a couple of emergency descents from about 1,000 feet. One wasn't amazing, the other one was better. All in all, did about 15 landings, and about 14 of them were all mine. So he helped me one, and the one he said they helped with was just for cushioning, just to, Y slam right on it. So even then I would have gotten down safely. So that's pretty cool. 14 out of 15, 15 out of 15, whatever. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Those are the kind of numbers. Those are the kind of numbers that, and he said, it's funny how he hasn't talked about solo. I mean, we'll have a stage 1 check. I mean, I think that's basically saying, I don't know if it's clouded in secrecy, when you're gonna solo or not, or if you can just be, hey, what do I need to do to solo? What's next? What does that look like? Unfortunately, like I said, my Saturday flight got canceled, and actually my CFI is about to go on to bigger and better things, flying jets. So I really like him. We're going to be friends, I can tell, after this. But yeah, it's just like, unfortunately, I was hoping this week, flying every day was the idea, to then solo sometime, this week. And like, I don't know, my takeoffs have been fine. I learned one little thing, which is when I'm coming down for my touch and go, it's kind of a nerve-wracking time, right? Here you are, you've landed, and now you're just about to take off. I was doing carb heat power flaps, and he said it's probably do better to do carb heat flaps and then power. And that made a world of difference, because here I am doing full throttle and still working on the flaps, and my brain's on the flaps and trying to control it, versus, okay, flaps are up, now I'm ready, give it the gas, and now I can focus on taking off. Today's full stop landing, the very last one, the alpha exit thing was coming up. I'm like getting on the brakes. First I was in the mode of taking off again, because that's what I usually do. Anyways, I was like, I did fine. I don't know if he got on the brakes at all with me or not. I mean, worst case, you could just go down to the next thing, but that's a lot of taxiing. But you got to be safe. But yeah, like getting on the, here you are flying, you're slowing down, and you got to make this turn, but it was fine. But yeah, the landings, I just got to get it down, look down the runway, set it down. Every single landing is just a little bit different. Every single, a little high, a little slow, a little high, a little fast, a little slow. But yeah, thrilled with 14 out of 15 landings. It's almost like I've got it, right? But it's like, you'd like to see you'd like to see a 15 for 15 tomorrow, That'll make me feel good. Like I said, we'll pretty much do the same thing. We'll go out and fly around, do some maneuvers. my struggle is with S turns and turns around a point. Not my favorite thing. I never know if they're good enough, if they're within spec or whatever. I'm starving right now. I just flew for 2.5 hours. It was a beautiful day. No, very light winds. Beautiful day, very light winds, some clouds. Just very, very blessed to be able to. The word that I describe this as is transcendent. It just, I love it. You know, I got to see another jet coming into Provo. I love seeing the other planes from the air flying around. I'm absolutely hooked on it. But you know, there's real life here on the ground too. There's real life on the ground with financial situations and time and family, but I'm forever grateful for what I was able to do these last few weeks. And really, it's just the start of my aviation career. Not my career, but my aviation experience, I guess. Because I don't think, I could see myself being a CFI or something, but even CFI, like, you're not really getting to fly. And then I was just like, he was like, do you want to do more landings? Almost like, if you're not getting anything out of this, then I don't want to really do it. And I'm like, dude, every hour, every landing pre-solo is, I don't think anything is wasted, So, but yeah, 2.5 hours. Anyways, life is good. I'm back on the ground. Take care.